Kris, Coach Malzahn said it was a little bit rusty today. Did you feel that today too?
Yeah, as expected. I mean, it's no excuse, but we definitely, you know, had some issues getting lined up, running around and everything after the break. But for the most part, I felt like the effort was definitely there. This team doesn't really lack when it comes to effort. We're always out there trying our best to fly around. It's just making sure we have everything polished up as far as the plays and getting lined up correctly, and you know, the urgency and everything.
What do you think of the rotation at the buck position right
now? As I've said it before, it's kind of hard to really pay close attention to what's going on over there because we have so much to be concerned with ourselves in the middle, with you know, me and the Mike linebacker and everything. And for the most part, I feel like there's a pretty good rotation over there. Those guys get a lot of work. I know that the coaches have done a great job of making, you know, different guys just, you know, switching in and out. You know, you've seen a number of guys going from Will to Mike to Sam and just playing different positions, and also, you know, the buck position, who's going to be that buck position, who's going to be at that buck position and everything. But for the most part, they look good, and it's exciting to see all the things that we can do and all the problems we can give the offense.
What's Coach Thompson like?
Definitely a big-time players coach. Always there to teach, and it's great having him, you know, in your ear personally. Not being my immediate coach, but just the little tips he gives me and the other inside linebackers, it really helps us a whole lot with tracking the near hip and you know, doing things like tackling. He gives me advice on different guys in the NFL to watch to you know, model my game after, and just basically what to pay attention to when I'm watching other guys play the game, and it's helped me.
Who are those guys?
A lot of guys from definitely the Seahawks. I've seen a lot of guys from Seahawks who he asked me to model my game after and just look at, and also a lot of guys from the Falcons as well.
Who would you call your immediate coach? You said Coach Thompson's not your immediate coach.
It would be Coach Muschamp.
Kris, when you talk about being rusty and sluggish, Coach Malzahn brought that up. Is that more of was it a mental thing, like you guys maybe not remembering all the concepts, or is it more of like just the effort of like you guys are coming off a week from maybe not being in football?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. You know, anytime you take a week off, it's going to take you know a little time to get, you know, fully into it. I feel like we're definitely going to be, you know, back to full stride next practice next Thursday. But also at the same time, you know, they put in a new defense. Coach Muschamp has, and the 3-4 look that we're playing this week. It's you know, it's something that we have to learn, that we have to adjust to. And I feel like for the most part we've been doing a good job of it, but we just have to really just get in extra, and the more effort, the more work we put in off the field and outside of the mandatory meetings, that's the better off we'll be.
Would you say there's been more focus on the defense in these practices than in the past, just as far as how you split things up with the offense, and even when your guys are off on the defensive practice field and doing different things?
It's kind of hard for me to really notice that. Just because we're so you know, tangled up in what we have to do, you know, as far as the defense is concerned. I feel like everything is really balanced. I don't feel like there's much of a difference, or you know, the emphasis was more on the defense than it has been before. I don't think that's the case. I think it's really just, you know, making sure we all know our responsibilities and making sure we all get from each drill with the same energy that we have, you know, from the drill before. And whatever that drill may be, if it's inside drill, perimeter, or anything, just really just doing everything we can to get all the calls right and play as a team defense.
For a linebacker, for a linebacker, how different is it for you playing the 4-3 as opposed to a 3-4?
Well, in the middle, the offensive linemen come up on you a lot faster in some cases. Just different fits work different ways. In the 3-4, it seems to be a little bit more complicated because it seems like it goes a little bit faster. But the more you rep it and everything, I feel like that's the more will be successful with fitting everything correctly. Just like I said, we didn't do a terrible job today, but we definitely have some room for improvement. But with the guys, the attitudes that all the guys have had, you know, we'll definitely be up to par with everything like it was last week.
So was today the first day you really worked purely on the 3-4?
Yes, yes. This week is the first week that we'll be working it and everything.
Kris, compared to this point last year with Coach Muschamp's presence, where would you say the effort level, the intensity level is with the defense?
Well, anytime a new coach comes in, just like when Coach Johnson came in, it was a high intensity. You know, everyone trying to impress the best they can. But Coach Muschamp, you can definitely tell he brings a different dynamic to the defense as far as the urgency and everything we do, and really the pride of playing defense and knowing where we're supposed to be, and as linebackers, knowing that we have to really control the defense and control the whole entire defense every single play, and it really all starts with us. Us getting lined up ourselves first and foremost. Secondly, making sure the call gets to the defensive line, correct call gets to the defensive line, and lastly, just making sure we're on the same page with the DBs, with the back end. So it's really just all about, you know, repetition, and he definitely does a great job with making us know how important each and every rep is, and knowing how important each and every set is when we go 4 plays, and then the blue team comes on and does 4 plays. You know, we just need to take it one step at a time, one play at a time.
You like to tour other college campuses? Like, you do any of that over break? You spend the whole time in Destin?
I actually spend the whole time in Destin. Yeah.
Anything else for Kris?
You said before spring break that you guys talked about everybody be smart. Apparently everybody was, I guess.
I feel like that. Yeah, I think everybody was smart. I hope everybody better be smart. But it was good. It was a mark of a championship team for us to be able to go on, you know, spring break and have everybody come back with no issues or anything. You know, you think that it's supposed to be expected, you know, as a young man, you're supposed to carry yourself the right way, but, you know, people seem to do their own thing sometimes. But for the most part, everyone's on board. Everyone knows the urgency of this team and how much we want to win a championship, how much we need to win a championship, and we'll do everything to accomplish it.
Goofy question, Kris, but you're able to say, or I don't know what the background is, but you're able to say what the deal is with the peanut butter and apples thing?
Oh, actually, my girlfriend, she always calls me peanut butter, and she loves apples. And then she like chopped up peanut butters one day, and like she was dipping peanut butters and dipping apples in peanut butter, and I couldn't understand it. So she just kept telling me like, try it. She always tried to get me to try it, and one day I tried it, and I've been hooked ever since.
Anything else? All right.
Appreciate it.
All right.